Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are at a fancy ball. And we are trying to figure out whether we want to support Empress Celine, the current ruler of Orlais, or whether we want to support Duke Gaspard, a potential heir to Orlais. Well, the current heir to Orlais, but could potentially be a new ruler if we put our support behind him.
The entire wing redecorated. But the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
I wonder if we can get in that door. I wonder where it goes as well. There's a guard here. There's no way he'd deny access to the Inquisitor.
It's a wasteland.
Apparently he would, because it's locked from the other side and he doesn't have a choice.
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Okay, so we need to speak to Liliana.
I had hoped to
Could
tour
speak
the
to
Whirlwind
Cullen.
Gardens again.
So we're going to go speak to
heard they are
Cullen
the
first. I'm going to
finest
turn off
Such
walk. Just for a second.
Are you happy to see me at all, Josie?
It may not have
Ooh.
been wise to attend this particular engagement, Yvette.
It's been too long since I've had any word from
Can I
Valois.
get you a drink, Commander
Oh.
Cullen?
Cullen looks like he's very popular.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Oh, do you not want to party a little bit?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not yet. It would be easier if people would stop talking to me. Other people. Not you.
Any advice?
You have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who would you support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
And you have many admirers.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
Not having fun?
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Well, carry on, have fun.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Okay. Well, we might want to have a quick look outside, see if we can spot some of the elves we were told to keep an eye out for.
Maker, I hope not.
Nope, nobody's outside here. That's the way to the Empress, I think. Well, we could always see if she's out here. No, she's not. Nice view of nothing in particular.
Where has that servant gone?
Sure, there was somebody we could talk to here.
Shirking their duties.
I'm married to my work. Still single, then?
Okay. The Dowager Council. Okay.
Laurent was the love of my life.
Hello.
You remember my Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Okay. We should probably just go and speak with Liliana then. What have we got down here? A plaque to read? Something about the bench? The Valmont Emperors. Okay, there's about Emperor Etienne. Where is Liliana? Oh, she's in the vestibule. The vestibule.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side.
That's
Empress
what I was
Celine
saying.
is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
There's an apostate at the court.
How can Selene openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
It's worth investigating.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Okay, who are we going to talk to now? Investigate several different people. Was this where we... Alright, this is where we started. Into the ballroom. So the guest quarters are open now. Well, we'll have a look in here. Trophy room. Just explore everywhere. That'd be my plan. Read plaque. Emperor Reveal. Okay. Let's talk to the servants. Hello.
Leave us.
Okay. Very rude. I wonder if we can find somewhere to eavesdrop.
Interesting.
Yes.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Okay, there's a package in one of the guest bedrooms. Locked, we'll want to get in there. We just want to do a kind of general sweep. Interesting. Servants' quarters and grand apartments. So we could look in there. Nothing else around here. Ooh, plaque. The Art of the Winter Palace, Triumph of the Dragon Age, commissioned by Emperor Selene in honor of the Grey Warden actions at the Battle of Denon, which ended the Fifth
There
Blight.
must be something here.
He usually says that when there's something to, click. As in, when there's a find thing. It doesn't appear to be anything. We'll move on. Let's have a look at the servants' quarters if we can. Okay. Oh, hello Solus. How are you enjoying yourself as a servant?
Interesting.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
You having fun?
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fae. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
You see anything interesting?
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
And are you being treated well?
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
I'll be back.
And well.
Okay.
Interesting.
Let's just eavesdrop here. See if we can find out something.
Good to know.
Yes, whispers.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
No?
Interesting.
Just eavesdrop.
Just gossip.
Okay. Someone to read. Compendium of Orlesian Theatre. A tent. King Drekon turns his crown in his hand. Enter his trusted cousin, Captain Ashan. Hail, your majesty, the captain's armies wait on you. But what of the enemy? The blighted ones mass on the hill in larger numbers than we've ever seen. We're outmatched on the field. Andraste armed us with faith. Our allies are weak from Cumberland. We're aided by the Maker's word, I do not doubt. Yet your brow is vexed. Drekon throws down his crown. Pride killed our prophet. Her sacred words are all we've left. If victory spurns us, who will carry them forward? Who will bear the chant of the light? Cousin, the army awaits. Maker, for a soul fit to lead them. From Sword of Drakon, an examination of the life and history of Father of Orlais by Marquis Freoton. It's little wonder King Drakon's life is one of the most popular tales in Orlais. After founding both Orlais and the Chantry, this charismatic young noble battled the second blight for the rest of his reign. Freyet's plays are notable for being the first to portray Orlais' founder as a man beset by doubts, as we all are, instead of an idealised cipher. The few Grand Clerics attempting to ban the play, saying it criticised the current state of the Chantry, but the Sword of Drakon proved too popular among the masses and the nobility, and remains a staple of Orlesian theatre to this day. From A Compendium of Orlesian Theatre, Volume 2, Classics of the Storm Age by Magister Plenard. Oh, hello.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
Okay. Gaspard is your nephew?
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
You seen anything interesting?
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Oh, she could be involved.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another
well, thanks
time,
for your
my lord.
time. We should probably talk to more of the council then. As that council member seemed very talkative. His niece wasn't talking to him. His niece is the person who owns this building and set up the whole event, as far as I can tell. And his niece is Gaspard's sister. Okay. So Gaspard could be involved. Or his niece could be trying to get Gaspard power. Why is there blood on the floor? Hello?
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Yeah, screw Philippe.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. The night of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Thank you. Hello?
You don't want to be here, stranger.
I can eavesdrop on this pile of blood.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briella we have a situation.
Okay.
Interesting.
What are we looking for here?
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain
No.
bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
They've had a falling out. Interesting. Hello.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Okay. Nothing here. Let's just head outside. Outside for a moment.
What's this?
Halam Shiril investigation clues. Clara, kitchen staff, entered servant's wing by main stair 130. Vernon, under gardener, entered servant's wing from hall 245. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servant quarter hall 322. Marius, footman, entered servant's wing by main stairs 345. Briella, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. Okay. What?
I am not talking to you until...
I'm guessing none of the servants are elven servants, the ones that have gone down there. Well, we'll continue investigating.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor!
Hello?
May we have a word? It is very important.
Of course.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
And how do I know it's from her?
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont. They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
Give me the message.
What's the message?
This is so exciting! Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
How very kind of her.
It's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times. She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
I get
We
it.
have taken enough of your time. Please, enjoy the masquerade.
She would
Inquisitor.
quite like me to get rid of Gaspard for her. It's quite alright. She could have just told me. So, who can we speak to out here? Solus is inside. So wait at the upper level. Oh, who are you?
Did you need something?
Oh, I just thought I'd say hello, but well, that's not. Don't eavesdrop in the corner.
Interesting.
Perfect.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it
Yes,
was
I
blood
saw
on the
it.
tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Okay. Right. Let's continue looking out here first. Before we head
We can only
inside.
hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
The art of the Winter Palace, the Lady of Regrets. For the wisest lady in the land, the crier is called, "Come one and all, to hear words like jewels bright with meaning and grand purpose." And when all had come and gathered near, the lady spoke. Beyond us is a field empty of regretness and wrong, of rightness and wrong. There you may find me, my soul unarmoured, my shield shrouded by my tears, by those who yet say, "No regrets. Let sorrow water what's dear. Wisdom cannot grow in the barren sand." Okay, it sounds like rubbish to me. Okay, so we have to toss coins in the fountain. Well, there's our 2 coins. They're gone. Some more blood. From, like, somebody was up there. Now, what we could do is we could go up there this way. But I suspect that's put in it as a trick, because that wouldn't look very good at court appeal.
Where has that servant gone?
Like,
Elves, always shirking their duties.
we can't unlock that because we need Hala statues. And I suspect that's a way if you want to just kind of brute force your way through. But it wouldn't look very good to have the Inquisitor climbing up the side of the wall.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
So, we will continue mingling. Okay, we've had a look in here. Let's have a look somewhere else. Hello, Cassandra.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
You wouldn't like to dance?
I don't suppose you'd like to dance, Lady Cassandra.
Now? This is hardly the time. We're here to find a killer, not dance.
Oh. Have you seen anything?
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
And what do you think of all of this?
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
That's quite a strong opinion. Why do you think so?
You support the Civil War.
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Ideally, we'd want them both in charge, in a way. We would like Gaspard to be in charge of all the military and Celine to handle diplomacy, but presumably that's not going to be an option. Can we just go into the Royal Wing? No. So we'll try walking into the upper guest wing.
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations?
Okay. Any nobles we can speak to? Nope. So we might want to go and speak to the Dowager, who's in the ballroom, because we have some information on a Philippe, who is a servant who's not doing his job, and maybe we could trade the information for a key. Oh, what we got? To main lab. Okay, well, let's have a look then. Can't open these doors. They're not even interactable, so. We've got the servants' wing, or we can go back into the ballroom and see who we can talk to. Let's go into the ballroom first. Maybe we can get into the servants' wing if we trade our information right. That might be the best place to go.
You're too gullible.
Hello.
Lord Inquisitor.
Would you like to dance?
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantillon?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
Of course. So what do you think of the ball?
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, my lady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Seen anything interesting?
Have you noticed anything odd this evening?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
Good evening, milady.
Okay, so whoever was in charge of the... whoever was in charge of putting all the guards out wasn't very good at it. Let's talk to Liliana.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers. Trimmed with pearls and emeralds.
Oh my.
And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
Yeah, yes so. You seem more relaxed here.
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps?
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
And who do you think we should support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Orlais. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
I have information.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Anything to report?
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy with scandals and scheming. But no sign of our Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can find anyone else to talk to. Nobody's out here. Only a couple guards out here. Nobody is out here. Oh. I thought there was like broken plates and things. But it's
I have an idea, Josephine. You should invite all the family to Sky. It's been too long.
this locked from the other side. So we might have to just go up the side of the building, but that seems like it would lower our court approval. Which really doesn't seem right. Let's see if we can get into the servants' quarters. Oh, there is something here. Oh. Great, another coin. But at least when he says interesting, I should know that it's a shorter range than usual. He said it here.
Confirmation. Give the signal.
At once.
Okay, of what?
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the council of Heralds now.
Should have considered that
Oh, this is so gonna lower our court approval, but I can't figure out another way up here. Let's do it. Nobody noticed. Very stealthy. And here's where the blood goes. Court approval. Exploring off limits of space of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people will notice and your court approval will drop. Okay. Right, we need Hala statues.
Interesting.
We can eavesdrop from up here.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's sped-up estate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Okay. More scandalous things found. We're losing court approval. We need to be quick. We'll head over here first, though. I want to be thorough as well. Hala statue. Perfect. Coin? Oh, book. Scandalous testimony. Okay, we're going to rush down. Back in the party. And then we'll go to the lower thing. Although it might have said 3 Hal statues. We'll climb down anyway. Stealthy.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Requires more Hal statues. We need 3. Okay, I was right. Alright, and we get court approval back by just being in. Up to our max, I think. We get court approval back. I think that's what this bar means. We just have to be in the party, but we can get max court approval higher. Search the library for clues. Let's see what we've got. Okay, opens a secret bit. Examine inscription. 18 the 2nd. Revel. 18 the 1st. Okay, we're going to check the secret area back here first. Ham Sherelle investigation clues. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantries in the Royal Wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would be hardly surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust. Oh dear. No one else you can trust. Well, that's not a good start. What else have we missed in here? Veilfire. Ooh. We'll have a look around with Veilfire on. Lost a bit of court approval. It's fine. We'll bring the... Ah, if we light the urns, something might happen. Blue. Red. Okay, is this like an order thing? Wait, maybe we have to do it in the order they were. So that's red. Oh. Red. Red must be wrong. Okay. So it must be. Is it Etienne the First? Judicil the First? No. Okay, going quick. Etienne the First. Florian. No. Etienne the First. Revel. Blue. Etienne the Second. Perfect. Judicil the First. Judicil the Second. Florian. Ooh, secret passageway. Let's have a look. Is this the servants' quarters? Not quite. Infusion grenade recipe. Some amber, some armor. Let's take the amber, leave the armor. Some more stuff here. Let's take the ranged defense. I think that's everything down here. Can't see anything else. It was just a secret bit of treasure. We might want to head back to the party to improve our court appeal, but we've got quite a lot of court appeal. We'll bring the Veilfire with us. Okay. And this one's missing. So what's this? More library? Trade documents. Okay. We're rich enough as it is. Okay, we can't open this because we're not a rogue. So we need to find another one. Hamaran? Halam Shiral. Investigation clues. Grandchildren of Emperor Judicil Valmont I and Duchess Catherine I of Hosberg. By Emperor Judicil and Barason. Emil Capania. Crown Prince Etienne III. Grand Prince Leopold, by Emperor Florian and Margravine, Justina of Hunterfell, Princess Evangeline, by Prince Raynon and Dutch Clarisse de Montfort, Celine, by Princess Melisine and Duke Theraud of Chalons, Grand Duke Gaspard of de Chalons, and Grand Duchess Florine de Chalons. Okay, so as a bit of family history there. I wonder if we lit those in a different... Whether there was a way of lighting those in a different way that would unlock a different thing. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Secret building permit. Here. This a way back out to the party. Okay, probably shouldn't take the veil fire. Oh, the veil fire disappeared. Okay, let's go be at the party for a little bit. Mingle, mingle, mingle. Be seen. Let's go and hand the stuff back to... I say we'll finish looking at the library, then we'll go hand stuff back to Liliana. Oh, that's down to where we were before. Okay, we might have already finished looking at the library then. Just looking for coins there. And there's this door that we can't open because we're not a rogue. So I guess we will need to go back and talk to Liliana. Unless... We'll bring more Failfire along. I'm not sure if we need it, but it lightens the place up a little bit. Let's go to the other upper room, because we only will have one oh, disappeared. We only have one statue, and that's what we need to unlock this door. Negotiations. Alam Shiril investigation clues. Celine, we can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Brielle's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. The Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible. Gaspard. Okay. So, this war might be a smokescreen, and they might not actually be
That's the bell.
fighting.
I can get back to the ballroom.
They might not be fighting, it might be all a ruse. So it might be that they were working together to defeat the elf, who has some weapon. Okay, we'll head back as quickly as we can. Hopefully that bell doesn't mean, like, someone's been murdered. We would be awful investigators if that's what that means. Well, let's head in.